Happy Tuesday, guys. I hope you guys are having a great start to your week. But I want you guys to listen up, especially to all you guys that are new to my channel. I want to share with you how you can get paid for life as an insurance salesman. That's right, for life. For every one of the policies that you sell, I'm going to share with you how you get paid for life. So you bust your butt selling policies. But what if I told you that the money keeps coming? That's right. The money keeps coming in the way of lifetime insurance renewal income. That right there is the secret weapon for everybody that's in the insurance business. Insurance residuals. That right there is the secret weapon. And let me share with you what I mean by that. As most of you guys know, I've been selling insurance now for 21 years. And for 21 years, my number one focus has been selling final expense. But here's the truth: every policy I have ever sold, regardless of the company that I worked for, I was vested day one. So write that down: vested day one. So the policies that I sold, I was able to own those policies. So every policy that I sold in the past didn't just give me that one-time commission the first time that I sold them, but it was a money machine that kept paying me year after year. Basically, passive income on steroids. And let me share with you what that looks like. After my first 6 years, since the day that I started selling insurance with a great company by the name of Lincoln Heritage, I walked away with a book of renewals, a block of business, income that was owed to me. And I'm going to share with you guys exactly what that sounds like. And check this out. This letter was dated on March 31st, 2010. And the letter was dated April 13th, 2010. So roughly 15 years ago, after only spending 6 years in this industry. And I started in 2004, and this letter was 6 years later. And notice to what this meant for me at 31 years of age. Dear Mr. Herrera, following is information regarding the deferred commissions from your accounts. With us, deferred commissions are projections of money that are paid as they are earned. We have two types of deferred commissions. First are the deferred first year commissions. This is money that can be earned over the next 12 months during the first year the policy is in force. The deferred first year commissions for you are $360,399. This would average out to $30,000 per month over the next 12 months. So let that sink in. So if at that moment in time I was to walk away from Lincoln Heritage the first 12 months, I would on average receive that amount of money. Now, the second kind of deferred commissions are the deferred renewal commissions. These commissions are what can be paid over the next 10 years on business paying in its second through 10th year. Your deferred renewal commissions are $1,388,775, and this would average out to $11,573 per month over the next 120 months. Deferred commissions have nothing to do with future business written. These will be paid whether or not another piece of business is written, so as long as the premiums are paid. The deferred commissions noted above do not take into account the renewal commissions after 10 years, commonly referred to as service fees. We appreciate all your efforts over the almost 6 years you have been with us. Keep up the excellent work. Norman Beezer. Ladies and gentlemen, that right there is the perfect example of what insurance renewals are. And every single month, regardless the company that I work for, I get my renewals in the form of a commission statement that you see here. You'll see here the commission statement, commission statement. That right there is that monthly pay through, that monthly renewal check that every successful agent has that is making money. That is passive income on steroids. And as you can see here in Senior Life's agent manual, it talks about that. Monthly renewal commissions may begin to pay out to you beginning the 13th month of the policy's duration. So just like you saw in the letter, you get the first year compensation, and then after that, you get those deferred renewal commissions. And let me give you guys an example of what that looks like. Here is a 120% contract that basically pays for super preferred, preferred, and standard. Okay. And those products, I'll give you a little bit of what they look like in terms of the underwriting for all of you guys that are considering joining. Okay, super preferred, preferred, and standard pay 120%. I know this says 100, but recently it just got changed. So those are our three main products that offer day one coverage. The main ones I sell, and we get 120% compensation with a 75% advance. But then take a look at what happens here. In the 2nd through 5 years, Senior Life pays out 5.25%, preferred 8.25%, and standard 4%. Then in between the years of 6 through 10, now we're looking at 3.25, 4%, 3.25. And then after 11 years, you're still seeing a percentage of the policy that you sold. So imagine when you start selling, not only do you get that first big commission up front, as you see here, but every time after that, that the policies stay on the books and make a monthly premium, you get a residual check, much like what you see here, in the sense that when the company receives the premium payment, you see the commission in the form of a renewal. And that 5%, that 8% might not sound like a whole lot, ladies and gentlemen, but there's one thing about Senior Life and any company that gives you vesting, including Lincoln Heritage, is that with time, those policies add up to be thousands. And with time, that residual income is so massive that it's bigger than the amount that you're making in new commissions. And one day when you pass away or you move on, that money will keep going along with you. Just like it did for me when I left Lincoln Heritage, I had ownership of my business. But all that is good. But you won't get anywhere unless you have leads and people to talk to. Because you can have the biggest contract, you can have the best renewals, you can have the best product, but you won't have anything unless you have leads, people to talk to, and people to make sales to. And again, as you can see here today on the 13th, here's some of the calls that we have. And just check this out, of people interested in talking to you and me.
Thanks for calling Senior Life Insurance Company. My name is Gabriel Bowe. How can I help? Hey Gabriel, hi, good morning. I hope that today you are doing well. Today I have a person with the name of Mr. Gary Swenson is on call with me. He's interested for the burial coverage for life insurance for 5,000. He's living in the state of Missouri. The date of birth is 9/8/66. Can you assist him for the life insurance burial
Yes,
policy
sir.
for
I can.
$5,000?
Thank you, sir.
Okay, Gary, you both have a great.
These are people that are calling in looking to get a quote for funeral insurance.
Good morning. This is Andrew Purple with Senior Life Insurance Company. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
Good morning. My name is Denise King.
Hello, Miss Denise King. Pleasure
My
to meet
first
you.
and my last name. Likewise.
All right. What state are you calling in from?
Again, ladies and gentlemen, people looking to
Let's
talk
say
to
it was
you and
a
me.
hundred.
Hello.
Hey, thanks for calling Senior Life Insurance Company. How can I help you?
Yeah, I'm calling about the final expense plan.
Boom. All day long, guys, of people looking for a quote, looking to buy some life insurance. That's how you're able to build a block of business that pays
Hello.
you. Thank you for calling Senior Life Insurance Company. How can I help you?
Well, I was just looking at the phone and there is a card or something to be given when you call this
Are
number
you,
and they
are
let
you,
you know. So what did I
are,
do?
are you looking to buy life insurance?
Yeah.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, people calling us looking for a quote for final expense insurance. By doing that every single day, talking to people, closing deals out, with time, you'll be able to build a residual income that pays you thousands of dollars every month. And eventually, if you ever have to take some time off, take a break, go on vacation, that residual comes in very nice, especially when you have emergencies. So, for all of you guys that are looking for something a little bit with more teeth in, you can't go wrong with doing a career selling insurance where you get lifetime renewals vesting day one. Senior Life Insurance Company is one of the only companies that I've worked with in all of my career that has a higher persistency overall ratio for telephone sales than any company that I've ever worked with. Okay? Telesales. And I've worked for several companies, and those companies, again, their persistency is not as high as Senior Life. Why? Simply because they offer the complete package from start to finish. So ask about renewals. If you don't have them, give me a call and I'll put you to work. Thank you.